afternoon, good evening, happy holidays. My name is DJ Cummings. I am here today with you for the Social Security Administration live television episode. This is our holiday edition, and we're glad to have you this evening. And we want to welcome you out and hoping that you will give us a call tonight. I'm one of the workers from the Social Security Administration in the Chicagoland area. And I want to introduce my guest, Mr. John Marshall.
Hi, how are you doing? Again, my name is John Marshall. I'm the Chicago Metropolitan and Northern Indiana Area Working Centers Coordinator and the SOAR Homelessness Coordinator for the same area.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. What we're going to do is just cover a few things so we make sure that we kind of understand what Social Security Administration is all about. And I'd like to take some time just to let you understand that the most important thing, especially during this holiday season, is you. Taking care of yourself so that you can help your family members and friends take care of themselves. But most importantly, you. A secure and comfortable life is every worker's dream. And now, because we're living longer, healthier lives, we can expect to spend more time working and retired than our parents actually did, and also our grandparents did. Achieving the dream of a secure work life and the best life that you can have and a comfortable retirement is much easier than what you think. Social Security has a website. I was going to say new, but it's not a new website, but it is constantly improving at www.socialsecurity.gov. We're going to talk about some details of some of the best uses of the site, how you can get on there quickly, and it's easier for you to get on. You can actually get on from your home, from your tablet, wherever you have internet access. Did you want to talk a little bit about the My Social Security account, John?
Yes, you can do a lot of things on your My Social Security account. Ultimately, you could change your address, you could get benefit, you could get a printout of your benefits. You can essentially do a lot of things that you would normally do at a Social Security office with a My Social Security account. It is an account that is protected. And that means that we're going to make sure that it's password protected, that none of your information is going to go anywhere else. And so you can get only your information and get and only you can get the information, your information on a My Social Security account. Again, there's all sorts of things you could do on it, and there's also sorts of things you could do on our website. You could get a retirement estimator. You can get a benefit estimate. You could get, again, change your address. You can also get a Medicare card. You can do all sorts of things on a My Social Security account that you would normally do in a regular Social Security office.
Fantastic. Thanks for letting us know that, John. I want to make sure that we understand it, and John just touched on this. I'm going to elaborate on that point a little bit. Our socialsecurity.gov site is encrypted. It's protected, and it protects your information. So you setting up a Social Security account allows us to speak with you about your current benefits, any past benefits, your future retirement or your current retirement, and all of that information is actually protected. It's encrypted. We have a new encryption system that we have in place right now. I want to remind everyone on this evening that we are a live call-in show. Our number here is 312-738-1060. Again, that's 312-738-1060. We await your calls, and the reason that we're asking you to call is because we're a live call-in show, but this gives you the opportunity to actually call in and have a Social Security representative answer any of your questions or address any of your needs that you may have. It's a great way just to call in and have any question that you may have answered, and it's anonymous because we don't really know who you are. So what I want to talk about is a little more about the socialsecurity.gov site and the BEST tool. If you log onto our site, there's a tool there. It's B as in boy, E as in Edward, S as in Sam, T as in Tom, the BEST tool. This is our benefit eligibility screening tool. And what it does is, again, it allows you to log in and see what benefits you may be eligible for. Now, it does not require that you have actually set up an account with us, so you can log in. It doesn't require a name or any personal information. You can actually log in to that system and see if you're eligible for benefits. If you just want to know what you may be eligible for in the future, if you just want to know what your current potential disability check could be. And that will allow you and guide you to make the right application with us so that you can know what's actually going on. Again, I remind you this is a live call-in show, and we're awaiting your calls at 312-738-1060. The one thing that the BEST tool does not cover is going to be your extra help for your Medicare Part D. So I want to make sure that you understand we do have a complete application at www.socialsecurity.gov, and that extra help application is available online. Does require a little bit of personal information, but allows you to see if you're going to be eligible for the extra help with Medicare. I wanted you to talk a little bit more about My Social Security and maybe just about retirement or early retirement and getting that information done online.
Well, with the My Social Security account, one of the things you can do is get a earnings record for yourself, and you get an earnings record that really determines the amount of Social Security retirement, or if you're disabled, Social Security disability insurance that you're potentially going to be getting, because we base your retirement and the amount that you get in your Social Security disability insurance benefit based on the FICA taxes that you paid over the years that you've worked. And so within on our Social Security website, you can file for a retirement. You file for retirement benefits. You can file for a Social Security disability insurance benefit, as well as you can file for on the medical forms that you're filing for disability, for the medical information that we might need in order to process your claim. Bottom line is that you could do most of the things that you would normally come to the Social Security office for online, and you could actually file your application online. It will be sent to us, and again, your information is encrypted and is sent directly to us, and we'll start processing your claim.
Thank you, John. I wanted to, because we're at the end of the year, and I just wanted to address that we are getting a raise, I heard, John. Is that true? And how would we find that information out?
You could go onto our website at www.socialsecurity.gov and then get the information for the amount. What is that amount again?
What is the amount?
The amount that they're going to get increased.
I don't know, John. I haven't been to the website to know.
Well, ultimately, for people that's receiving supplemental security income, for example, their benefits are going to be raised from $735 a month to $750 a month.
Yes.
The substantial gainful activity amount that is going to go up from $1,170 a month to $1,180 a month, and pretty much all the Social Security benefits are going to be raised. I think it's 3%, of this year, and so that in January you could look to have that cost of living increase in your check.
Yeah. So again, just to know if that raise affects you, what you want to do is go into the socialsecurity.gov. That's www.socialsecurity.gov. Make sure that your site that you're going to is .gov as in victory. Okay, so you want to make sure that you go there and see if anything's going to affect you. I remind you again, we're here waiting for you to call. I know you're out there. Our number is 312-738-1060. Again, that's 312-738-1060. And this will allow you to answer any questions that you may have, but just by calling in to us today. The My Social Security account, we kind of covered that. John also touched on the retirement estimator. The retirement estimator allows you to calculate your potential future Social Security benefits by changing variables, such as retirement dates or possible future earnings. You may discover that if you wait another year or sometimes just a few more months, you may be able to earn a higher benefit amount. Or you might see that it's the season for you to kiss that work stress goodbye and retire right now. So to get an instant personalized estimate of your Social Security benefits for retirement, please go to socialsecurity.gov/estimator. Okay? And what I love about this is that there's a chart that actually you can print out that'll give your early retirement based on the year you were born, your current retirement, which we call a full retirement age, and then your delayed retirement, which we means that if you delay it most times until after age
66.
66, that will allow you to see if you want to wait just to get a little more money. And that's all based on, health, whatever your other financial obligations may be. Those things will allow you to go into the site and make the best decision for you. Remember, our topic is you. Yes, John?
Keep in mind that, the full retirement age is age 66. You can have an early retirement at age 62, but you'll get a reduced benefit. If you wait until you retire, until when you're age 70, you could get almost a third more on your Social Security than you would have gotten at your full retirement age. Now, also keep in mind that once you get to your full retirement age, and normally right now, if your full retirement age is at age 66, you would be able to work and still get all of your Social Security check once you get to your full retirement age. So it's really a decision that you would have to make. You would have to make a decision if you decided to retire early at age 62 that you would get a reduced amount of what you would get at your full retirement age. But then you have to count those months that the extra months between age 62 and age 66 that you will also be getting that reduced benefit over your lifetime.
Fantastic. That is absolutely right, John. We really appreciate your input and over 30 years of service. But what I really want you guys to know about that retirement, which is a very important piece, which John did touch on, is that you're locking in your retirement rate for the rest of your life unless you actually work more to get more, or as we are in now, are getting a raise for the following year. So you want to be very careful about that decision because it actually kind of locks in your rate for the rest of your life. So I just want to remind you again that we are waiting for your call. We know you're out there. Our number is 312-738-1060. Again, that's 312-738-1060.
Keep in mind that, remember, we were talking about locking in the rate and once you retire. But if you retire at your full retirement age and you start working, every year we're going to do a recalculation of your benefit to take into account the FICA taxes that you pay. And so potentially by your working, you can increase your Social Security check amount by the amount of work that you did. So you're adding extra credits to your account when you work at full retirement age.
Exactly. So if you work a little more, you get a little more. Okay? So being in control means steering your future in the direction that you want. Social Security's online resources are here to help you day or night. www.socialsecurity.gov. We ask you to go online, set up a My Social Security account, so that allows you to manage those benefits that we're discussing with you today. Everyone's benefit amount is different and unique to you based on earnings, based on what type of work you've done, based on, of course, your age and the amount of money that you've put into the system. Social Security is not meant to be a solo program. It's meant to be an additional source of retirement income. So again, we remind you to call in at 312-738-1060.
Now, keep in mind, when you're going to www.socialsecurity.gov website, you'll be able to find out about all the types of benefits that we have within Social Security. There's the retirement benefits. There's benefits that you get as a widow on someone's benefits. There's benefits that you get as a survivor if you were a child or if you were a disabled adult child on the individual benefits. You could get Social Security disability insurance benefits if you become disabled and you're before your retirement age and you can no longer work and earn more than $1,180 a month. You can get that type of benefit as well. We also administer within the Social Security Administration the Supplemental Security Income Program, which is a needs-based program. It's based on need, and it's not based on the FICA taxes you pay. It's based on the income and resources that you have. And if you're married, it's based on the income and resources that you and your spouse has. Mm-hmm. If you're a child under the age of 18, we'll take into account your parents' income and resources as well. So there's a myriad of programs that we administer through the Social Security Administration. And in terms of your medical benefits, if you're receiving Social Security retirement insurance benefits, or you're receiving disabled widows benefits, or if you're a widow over the age of 60, potentially you could receive Medicare benefits based on the Medicare taxes that you pay. If you're receiving supplemental security income, you can receive Medicaid benefits, free Medicaid in the state of Illinois with no spend downs. And that's the issue. That's a medical benefit that you potentially receive when you're receiving supplemental security income. So what we end up trying to do with the Social Security Administration is that I like to say that we try to weave a quilt of protection for everyone that's a citizen in the United States.
Nice.
And you have each patch, each program that we have, we try to protect you and try to make sure that you're protected, given, situations whether you for retirement age, or you become elderly, or if you become sick, or you become disabled, and if you become disabled, or you become aged and you don't hardly have any income or any resources, we're there in order to try to cover all Americans.
Fantastic. Now that brings us right back to that BEST tool that's available on the website. That's at socialsecurity.gov. It's B as in boy, E as in Edward, S as in Sam, T as in Tom. The BEST tool, the Benefit Eligibility Screening Tool, will allow you to go on there and actually look at what benefits you may be eligible for. It does not require that you put any personal information in there, but it does allow you to see if you're going to be available for disability, for retirement, for a disabled adult child, if you've been married to someone and now you're a survivor because that person is deceased, and if you were married long enough. Those little things with our programs that are requirements are going to be inside of that BEST tool, and it'll direct you to the right application that you can make with us so that you can get the right benefit. So thanks, John, for bringing that up. You're absolutely correct.
Now, one of the things that you could do a lot of different things on our website, but
Hello,
to make
I'm
appointments,
Sergio
it's best to
Gregorio with the
use.
Social Security.
One of the best thing to do if you're trying to make an appointment, and you should make an appointment when you come into our Social Security offices, is to call our 800 number at 1-800-772-1213 to make an appointment, either to come into the office or to have the application that you wish to take over the phone. And that way, you'll be able to protect your filing and be able to not have to wait a long time when you come into the Social Security office.
Fantastic. So we still have the hotline available at 312-738-1060. We await your call. We also, as John just mentioned, have what we call our service center, teleservice center phone number available 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., allowing you to come in with an appointment. So that number again is 1-800-772-1213. Again, that's 1-800-772-1213. We're still waiting for your call.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, you don't absolutely positively have to have an appointment in order to come to the Social Security office.
We travel together.
You could come to the Social Security office, at any point in time, any time between the hours of 9 o'clock and 4 o'clock on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock on Wednesdays. Now, if you do come into the office, mind you, there's normally a very long wait if you do not have an appointment.
Always, John? Not always.
Always. Almost every single one of our offices has a long wait.
Not always.
I always tell people, you probably should be there probably at 8:30 in order to get into the office, at
John,
9 o'clock,
let's
and
not say
not
always.
really. It is always. And just be honest with you. If you have the experience with the field offices, you know that once you get in there after 9 o'clock, you're probably going to be waiting there for a few hours. That's why it's always best in order to try to get an appointment with us, so that you wouldn't have to have the waiting in the offices for so long.
Yeah, but I'm going to take you right back to the website. What's really nice about our website is, and I'm going to bring that up for you. This is actually our website here. As we discussed right here, the 2018 cost of living adjustment information is on our very first page. It allows you, as we discussed earlier, to take all of your applications, online services, disability, retirement, your extra help for Medicare. All those are on the front page of the application, on the front page of the website, I should say. We've shortened it, so it's right at www.ssa.gov. That's ssa.gov. Avoid those lines that John is talking about. Allow us to take your application online from the pleasure and comfort of your own home, of your warm home. Take your application online for whatever benefits you think you may be eligible for. Even if you put an application in for something that you're not eligible for, it won't hurt. So please go to our website at www.ssa.gov.
Now, keep in mind that, we have virtually every application, our Social Security applications online, except for supplemental security income. And you can take supplemental security income claim online if you're also filing for Social Security disability insurance benefits, but only then. So by and large, if you can take most of our applications, for Social Security benefits, except for supplemental security income.
Yeah, but John's our technical guy, and I want to make sure that everybody does go to the website.
Yes.
Whether you're eligible or you think you might be eligible, one of our old mottos with Social Security Administration was trying to take the right application at the right time. But what you want to do is you want to make an application in order to get benefits. You want to make sure that you actually, contact us, because it's our job to actually follow up on the applications that come in online. We contact you by call, by letter, let you know that the application is in the system. Was this what you meant to do? So trust the system, trust Social Security Administration. Go to the website, www.ssa.gov, and make an application with us today. Thanks.
And if you have any questions, even after you go online, you can always call the 1-800 number, 1-800-772-1213, and then you can ask questions. If you have any question about potentially being eligible for benefits, you could call that number, and we could figure out whether you could potentially be eligible for those benefits. We're eligible for benefits, and try to set up an appointment for you to apply for those benefits.
Absolutely, John. We have one more thing that's extremely important that almost slipped my mind. That we in the state of Illinois now have Social Security cards available online as well. So if you have your ID, driver's license, passport, valid ID, you can go right online instead of coming into the office and file for your own replacement card online. So what you want to make sure that you do is that you have your actual ID in front of you when you're making that application for your Social Security card replacement. There can't be any changes on your Social Security card that you'll be ordering. We've got to have a regular address for that Social Security card to go to, but it's one of the best things that we've had happen this year as far as not having to come into the office to get that free replacement card and being able to do that replacement card online at home and not having to come in. John, did you have anything you wanted to add about that?
No, we're going to also change, the Medicare card is no longer going to have the Social Security numbers on the card. We're going to have different numbers that are on the card, and you're going to be getting a letter pretty soon about that particular change, and you're going to have a different claim number, Medicare claim number on that card instead of your Social Security number. Again, we're trying to protect your private information.
Right, your actual number. So everyone, as I understand, who has a red, white, and blue Medicare card is going to get a replacement card automatically.
That's right.
So please know that we sent that to you on purpose so that we could protect your Social Security number. That's going to be happening sometime in early 2018, so early next year. Again, we'd like to thank you guys for watching today. Happy holidays to you. And what we want to make sure is that you do have the number for Social Security and that you do have the website for Social Security. As we stated earlier, the website address is www.ssa.gov, and our call-in number for Social Security directly is 1-800-772-1213. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. John, thank you for coming.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for our phone person for answering the phones. So I want to just say have a great evening to everyone, and thank you for coming out.
Yep, enjoy your holidays.
Enjoy your holiday. Don't eat too much.